That's not a good view, is it? What's going on with this camera? Why is it so bright? I'm white, but I'm not that white.
Oh, yes, you are.
For like the first time in the last year, I have the house to myself. There's no kids here, there's no family here, so I'm gonna probably be yelling and louder than I usually am. If you're not new here, you probably already figured this out, but I don't script my videos. I have no idea what I'm talking about, how I'm gonna put this video together today. No script. It's probably pretty obvious, actually, as you go throughout. Yeah, I'm sure it's not that hard. It might be a good thing for me to actually script it out sometime, but I always figure it's pretty easy. We're talking about my new duty vest. Not belt anymore, well, I still have a duty belt. Okay, why don't we just get into it? How about that? If you haven't seen it already, we already did a duty belt tour video. We'll put a link to it up here in this corner if you're watching on the computer. Should work on mobile too, I don't know. And that's my old setup. That's what I've had for like almost 15 years. And this is what it looks like now. Wow. Yeah, I still got something on there. Only one thing. The gun. All right, I should put this on, right? All right, here we go. Back this up a little bit. The lighting and the angles kind of make me look a little bit fat. It's just the lighting. Of course, I've got some belt keepers to keep them on. That's how we keep this crap tethered to our belt. One for the back. Oh, that reminds me. Remember when I danced in the last video? I'm on tonight, you know my hips don't lie. I was shaking it pretty good in that one. Should I try that again? Give you guys an update? I personally use 4 belt keepers because everyone knows I use 4 belt keepers. Alrighty, check this out. Check this bad boy. Okay, first of all, like how heavy is it? Look at this thing. We'll go over it. I'll show you in detail. And weight-wise, it's pretty weighty. Like if I lifted this maybe like 4 or 5 times, I'd have my workout in for, 50, 60 times, you know, I'd have my workout in for the day. All right, so let me show you guys my setup and how this, stay up, come on. You know what? All right, okay, yeah, we'll just make it flat like that. Okay, so this is, I believe what they call the Oregon City Carry Vest, and I don't know why, it's not the brand, because it's Safariland. It's Safariland, but Oregon City somewhere, maybe in Oregon, I don't know, maybe they're the ones that came up with it first. So the cool thing about this is it's a vest. It has your ballistic protection. That's what people call bulletproof. It's not really bulletproof, it's just bullet resistant. It has those panels inserted into here. See, Velcro down here, they go into here. There's one for the front and there's one in the back. So those go in, built into it, and then you just you slip it on, which I'll demonstrate in just a second. So in mine, we got some cool little hidden pockets in here, and in this pocket over here we've got my Saber Red OC spray. Yeah, you don't want that pointed at you. This stuff sucks. Of course, we talked about OC spray in the last video a little bit more. Again, check that one out if you haven't. Next thing we got is the handcuffs. I've got, because I'm cooler than most cops, I have black handcuffs, which of course are cooler than silver, naturally. We've got the body cam. I got a new body cam from the last time I had one. I used to call it the Parrot. It sat up on my shoulder and had a wire coming down through to the battery, which was terrible. Terrible design, it was the worst. This one's a lot better. I actually don't use these very often, if ever, but I really like the blue color. It complements this blue really nicely. I really like it. All right, so we've got some issues with this. This is the taser, and the problem I've got is this particular case, this holster, whatever if you will right now, this is called the Stun Gun Taco. Taco? 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 Yes, Taco. This is the worst thing ever. It's not built specifically for this model of taser. It's meant for any kind of stun guns or tasers, if you will, and it just is not very good because it takes 2 hands. There we go. Piece of cake. So I don't like how hard it is to get that thing out. Plus the strap on it on the top, it's easy to flip the battery. And a few weeks ago I noticed it had been on like this in my holster for who knows how many days, and the battery was totally dead. I mean, that's fantastic. I need this, and I go to pull it and use it, and user error, battery dead, you are screwed. Oh, that's too bad. I actually have the old Blackhawk holster for this that's a lot better. You just need an adapter to add it to the Molly vest, which is on Amazon. It's cheap. I even found it the other day. I just am too lazy and I haven't bought it. Then on the other side, we have the magazine pouches, extra magazines. 9mm ammunition is what I carry for my gun. That's just not gonna focus. Okay. fantastic. We won't worry about it. And then the radio pouch with the Motorola radio. So on mine, my particular setup, I like to use what's called a Comm Port. That's this piece right here. It goes into my ear, and the microphone I talk into is actually a part of this whole set. And I loop it through the uniform down through here, comes into here, and I actually just press a button here to talk on the radio. And this is awesome because when I talk on the radio, it always throws people off, even other cops. I don't speak into a radio, a lapel mic, I just talk like this, like I'm talking and the earpiece is in, nothing comes up to my mouth and they can't figure out how I'm talking on the radio. I've had other cops all the time, they're like, wait a minute, how'd you just talk to dispatch? How'd you just talk on the radio? You didn't put anything up to your mouth. It's magic. Magic. All right, I'm gonna demonstrate how to put this on. So I've already got my duty belt on, right? So my duty belt just consisting of La Pistola, that's it.
Nice.
And then you take the vest and you just go like so. And then it's got a cummerbund. Inside, I don't know if you can see it, little Velcro cummerbund. You strap that up. And then this part of the vest just goes into a little cubby or a sleeve or whatever. On this side, you just tuck it in like so. And standard zipper, all right? Then you zip it up. Look at that. You see how this is coming together? See how it's working? This isn't usually the shirt I wear underneath this. It's usually a shirt that's got an open collar and a black shirt underneath, but for the video, whatever, I'm wearing this one. I didn't mention my flashlight. I actually don't have a case for my flashlight on this thing right now, so I just keep it inside this zipper, which works just fine. I got a Streamlight Stryon DS-HL. Wow, wow. You impressed?
Do it again.
So there's a cool spot in here for a backup gun. You do have to unzip the front of this to get to it, but it's got a compartment in here with a Velcro that you can reach in and access your off-duty carry. So I don't currently have an off-duty carry weapon, so I put the next best thing in there in case I ever need it. I'm sure you can probably guess what it is. Lotion.
Lotion? Check.
I get really dry skin. I live in the high desert. It's important to have, so I always got that on me at all times. Of course, if you live in the south or anywhere where there's lots of moisture, you don't have to deal with that. There's a lot of other things you can carry in there. Tomahawk, hacky sack. Never know when you may want to play with a group of kids. Does anybody play hacky sack anymore? I was the bomb at it back in the day. So this is what it looks like. If you can't tell from the system, the MOLLE system, the straps, you can put this stuff like all over the place. You can put all of this over here and have nothing here, or all of this over here and have nothing here, or more stuff on top. Looks pretty good, huh? You're dang right it looks good. And I showed you guys on the last video, so we might as well on this one too. This is the only thing I carry on my belt anymore. It's my duty weapon. Glock 9mm, it's a Glock 17. Fourth? Yep, 4th generation. And we got the TLR1HL patented Streamlight tack light on the front. That's nice. Haven't had any problems with this weapon. It's been awesome. Woo! And I used the Safariland holster for that. Probably has a model number, I don't know. So there you go. And that's what it looks like when I'm sitting down. Strong masculine thighs, tight core, barrel upper chest, double chin. What? Too much Chick-fil-A. Ah. All right, so that's it for the new Duty Belt Tour Vest Extravaganza Palooza video. If you're not already subscribed, you may want to hit that button because we got some good stuff coming up. I got a new police car coming soon. I'm going to get a brand new SUV. I'm going to do a tour of that, along with all the other stupid, crazy nonsense that goes on this channel. Appreciate you being a supporter and being here and for watching the video. Everybody have a great week. Looks pretty good, huh?
Marry me.